Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I am super excited that you're here, as always. Today I just kind of wanted to do a short little video about the week before starting my PhD program and what it's going to be like and what it's entailed thus far. Also here to share with you some really cool supplies I got, because nobody talks about back to school shopping when it comes to grad school life. So I got some cool little trinkets that I'm excited to share and use. So let's get started. So I used to get super excited about back to school shopping. Like, me and my dad and my brothers would used to go like to Walmart, and it would be like 12, okay, maybe not 12 at night, but it would be pretty late at night, because we could beat all the crowds, and we would always do our school shopping like the day before. But it made me so excited. Like, I loved getting new clothes, I loved getting new supplies. Everything made me so excited to start the school year. And this year I would have been getting really excited about like getting an apartment, or, you know, just finding a coffee shop that felt like home and those kinds of things. But with everything being virtual, I'm now excited about things like these blue light glasses. Pretty trendy. I also got some notebooks. I actually got a lot of notebooks. I think it was like a 6 or an 8 pack on Amazon. So I went and stocked up on these, and I haven't decided if I'm gonna take my notes like typing them or actually handwriting them, because I heard that when you're studying for comps and you haven't like reviewed material in 2 years, that you might want to go back and be able to search through your notes. So I might do that, but I also am such a fan of writing things down, so maybe the really important things I'll write down. I haven't figured that out yet at all. And then I got these. If you're a grad student, you know what these are. These are G2 gel pens, and they are the best pens that I have ever come across. Like, they just glide across the page. They do smear a little bit, and I write pretty fast and kind of sloppy, so I always get this like black mark right here. But what can I say? They're still the best out here. And this pack I got from Target, and it came with this purple one, which writes black, but it's actually erasable. So I'm really excited to see how we can get rid of my mistakes. And what else did I get? I got this mug. This is the cutest mug ever. It says, "Trust me, I'm almost a doctor," which is true. I'm only like 5+ years away from being a doctor. So yay to this, and yay to PhD life. I also did some fun stuff with my laptop. I put some stickers on it. So now it says, it's got this mental health matters sticker over here. It's got PhD student on fleek over here. And then of course my Carolina Tar Heels, Columbia University, which I don't know why it's so large. I just didn't know where else to put this. Like, it couldn't wrap around my water bottle, so I just ended up putting it up here. And I think I'm gonna leave the rest kind of blank, or I might put like a teacher's college thing up here, just because, you know, that's the college that I'm in. So I'm definitely excited about that. And actually, speaking of stickers, I also have this water bottle, which I'm really excited about. I've been decorating it. Obviously you can tell I got a pack of Columbia stickers because they just all came. But I was on Etsy and like shopping for different stickers, so I got a couple of Angela Davis quotes on here. "Girl, you can change the world." Bible verses about, you know, aiding the oppressed, and "be the light." So radiating positivity, all these great stickers that will hopefully keep me focused and happy for starting grad school. I also got some kind of planning items that I'm excited about from TJ Maxx, and TJ Maxx is my go-to place for kind of like, not necessarily back to school shopping, but like back to life. You know, when you just kind of have those moments where you're like, wait, I'm gonna refocus. I, you know, feel like I have such a sense of purpose now, and I really want to like write some things down. They have like the cutest notebooks and journals. So I got this. It says "the future is ours," which, I mean, I think it's fitting. But I really kind of got it because of the color, and I really like the font on this. And in it, I've been writing, it says, "This is a book for thoughts and prayers." And I've been writing kind of like anything and everything that I want out of life. So it'll kind of range from like, I want to be more confident in myself, to I want to get this fellowship, or I want my family to be healthy, and things like that as my prayers. And then I have a separate column or a separate list right here that is things I'm grateful for that I'm writing each day. And so like the other day it was, I'm thankful for money to fly to New York City because I'm gonna go and visit a friend there, actually a girl who's in my cohort. I'm really excited to meet you, Tatiana. So yeah. And TJ Maxx also had a great planner. I felt kind of bad because my mom had gotten me a passion planner that was really nice, but it was too small. I actually like to write, I like pretty large planners, like about 8.5 by 11, or slightly smaller than that. So with my whole like changing the world theme, I got this 2020-2021 academic planner, and it's so cute. As you can tell, I love this light colored pink. Kind of just like pastels, even though my favorite color is red. Anyway, I got this and it's been really helpful thus far. I have written like in the top, it has like your to-dos for like the whole month, which I really like, kind of that goal setting on a monthly level. And then it has August birthdays. My friend Erica's birthday was in August, so I wrote that down. And then August anniversaries. And then additional notes, and there I put spiritual grounding and preparation, so I have that. And then I like to cross off days because it makes me feel accomplished. And let me see what else. Yeah, I think just like basic kind of like planning. Like as you can see, this is my week of PTO, and look how busy it was. It was insane. So anyway, at least I got that. But I am really excited for this planner. I think that it will hopefully keep me organized, especially with just balancing all of the coursework online. It's been kind of overwhelming, and I know I haven't even started yet, but I did like the reading and some assignments already, and they're doing asynchronous classes to kind of accommodate everyone's time zones, which I appreciate, but your girl is not good at self-pacing type of classes. Like it's really easy for me to get overwhelmed, and so I have been a little bit anxious for that. But hopefully it'll work out well, and especially with my handy dandy planner. Then I got this journal. If you know me, I journal almost every day. I love to write. I write all the time about different topics. Some kind of like Dear Diary type post, but usually just about things that inspire me, or like little stories. Like I really do like to write. So I wrote a few things in this already. I got it August 14th, and so I have been writing in it. Oh my gosh, I've actually kind of written in it a lot. I wish I could show you, like, I don't want to show you all my business, but I have been writing in it quite a lot. Just like a lot of writing. It's kind of like, yeah, like I said, just an inspiration journal type deal. The title of it on the front, it says Just a Phase, and then it says All-Purpose Notebook. But I really like it. I really like this brand in general. It's actually the same brand who did this one. It's called Fringe, and I've only seen it at TJ Maxx, but I think you can order things from their website too. But I love how like flexy but also like nice their covers are, and I like that their things are spiral bound, because when I'm writing it's really important for me to be able to flip pages. And yeah, so I'm super excited for this. I thought it'd be really fitting to get a new journal as I'm starting this new phase in my life, because my last journal I had written through most of the pages, and that kind of was like my grad school journey, like applying, getting rejected, applying again, starting at my job, like all those sorts of things, which is great. And I'm so glad I got to kind of literally like close the book on that chapter of my life and then start a new one. Okay, so the last things that I got from TJ Maxx, or I guess just in general, because I don't think all of these are from TJ Maxx, are candles. I am obsessed with candles. I have probably, I'm looking around the room, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Probably around like 16, 17-ish candles in my room, and my room is not that big. I just love different scents. I love like the mood that they put me in. And so I was reading about it, like a typical researcher. I was reading about it, and it was saying how, you know, candles can kind of set a mood in your brain so that when you have a certain scent, you automatically think of a certain thing. So I bought some candles to go down in the office area where I typically work from, so that they'll remind me to get in the flow and the mindset of working versus relaxation, which is what most of my candles are for. So we're gonna see how it works. But I got this one. It smells amazing. It's called Lava. I got it from TJ Maxx, and it is sweet and tropical and fruity. Sunny pineapple stirred with creamy coconut milk over crushed ice for a taste of the Caribbean. I love the Caribbean. I've never been to the Caribbean, but I love it already. And then I got this cute self-centered one with a bee on it. It smells okay, but I love the color, and I love that it had a bee on it. And then I also got another one. I don't know where I put it, but it's a small candle called Restore. It's super tiny. Also, don't mind my nails, they're awful. But it's called Restore, and I got this from the At Home store. I don't know if At Home is like I think it's like a big supply chain of like kind of home essentials and like decor and stuff. But if not, I know there's one in Durham, North Carolina, and one in Greensboro. But yeah, it's called Spring Day Restore. It smells amazing. I'm afraid to light it because it's so small that I don't want it to end. So I haven't even lit it yet. But I'm really excited about that, and I hope that it's gonna get me in the mood for restoration. Okay, I promise this is the last thing I bought. Well, it's not, but for the sake of this video, I bought a relaxation, like, sleeping eye mask. It is really nice to use. It has an insert in it that you can take out like this, and you can put it in the microwave and heat it up for no more than a minute. And then you put it back into like the socket and you put it over your head. And it feels so calming and relaxing to put like this heated, weighted eye mask over your eyes and just like lay back and think or not think. It's been really helpful and just helping me kind of center myself and ground myself at night, especially when I have my thoughts kind of going everywhere. But pro tip, I don't think I have a big head, but I have to, this mask, it is from TJ Maxx. Like, I had to put it as far as it would go, as far as the stretch would go, because the first time I used it, I had put it around my head and it was too tight. And when I took it off, my vision was blurred for like 30 minutes. I kid you not. Apparently it puts a lot of pressure on your eye socket, and that is not good. So don't do that. So yeah, long story short, it's all about the little things that will make you happy. I got this book last month called Dream Big by Bob Goff. I really like to dream. I do think I'm a dreamer, I guess. But I'm definitely very much of a visionary. And this book, reading it, you know, the week before starting grad school has been so helpful. Bob Goff is one of my favorite authors. He was introduced to me by my friend Lauren Edwards, and I have taken away so much from it. It's basically about pursuing your ambitions, staying true to who you are, staying true to God's purpose for your life, and just where the passion meets the personal, meets the professional, meets the purpose. It's all those P's in one. And it's been amazing to read that. I've been using my journal to think about like the kind of person that I want to be in graduate school, and like just reevaluating the values that I have and the commitments that I have, and making sure that everything I do is aligned with the person that I want to become and the impact that I want to make. I think one of my big things was that in college, I was so silent. Like, I had big ideas, but I was too afraid. I thought that no one would value them, and that, you know, my contributions weren't worthy of being heard or being recognized. And so I often sat in the background. And so for graduate school, I'm trying to do the complete opposite. not being like overbearing or in your face, like, oh my God, this is me, this is Bree, spotlight, but like just being myself, because I think before I wasn't even liberated to be myself. Like I was just so quiet, and I think back on it and I'm like, gosh, who was that girl? Like I was so silent, I was so muted, so hidden, so invisible. Partly maybe because of people that I encountered or groups that I chose to hang around, but also mostly because of myself, because I couldn't break that shell. And now I'm feeling really happy with who I've become over the past couple of years and ready to enact change, through my PhD program. I would say that some of the anxieties I have about starting are definitely in being online. And there's a lot that comes with that. Like there's the idea or just the thought that like I'm gonna be isolated, which nothing to this point has indicated that at all. My lab that I'm joining has been like phenomenal. They have been so welcoming. I feel like I could reach out to any of them and they just are so supportive and like they want me to thrive, and that's been so nice to be around and know that I have that energy coming in. And when you can feel energy from the screen, like it's real. So having their like authentic support has been really meaningful, but at the same time it is nerve-wracking because seeing people through a screen is much different than seeing them in person, and that comes with a lot of anxiety because I've been waiting for this moment and now having to kind of like reframe and twist and turn so that I can still do everything that I want to do, but through a screen. And then of course, like I already talked about, the anxiety that comes with virtual classes and asynchronous classes. So making sure that I'm on top of everything. Like I'm already losing it. Like our only assignments so far have been like, introduce yourself, tell us a little bit about yourself, that kind of thing. And like, I thought I did it for all of my classes, but I forgot one. And I'm like, oh crap, like, is this gonna happen often? Am I always gonna be like so scattered because everything is like on the screen, but also in your email and Canvas, like over here, over there. And like, there's so much to keep track of right now. So I am a little bit nervous about self-pacing, but I do think that my planner will help, and that once I get into the flow of things, it'll be completely fine. I'm also a little bit nervous about just facilitating relationships and fostering connections with people, because I just had such an image, like kind of going back to what I was saying about being invisible in college. Like I had this image of graduate school where I was going to be just so present and so engaged and joining clubs and things like that, and of course feeling like the rush of New York City. So I was like so excited for that. And so with things being virtual, it makes me nervous that I'm not going to have not the self-determination, but kind of like just self-discipline to make sure that I am stepping out of my comfort zone when it's so easy to hide behind the screen, and I don't want to find myself in that same place that I was in college. I hope you all enjoyed that video. Please don't forget to hit that subscribe button and share with your friends who may be starting a PhD program or another graduate school program. I really want to connect with a bunch of other young academics, professionals that are kind of in this space of just starting a new transition in life. So thanks again for watching, and I will see you soon.